That's the idea.
And have I now jinxed it to not be Banjo by pointing out that we...
No, because you mentioned it specifically.
Because I know Arlo did that in his Nintendo E3, well, quote-unquote E3 video, where it's like, I know for sure there will definitely not be Pikmin 4. I know this doesn't work, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah, because what if,
Yeah.
Kind of the broken clock is right twice a day sort of spiel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan's here. Just making sure that the Discord audio is working properly before we get things started, because I had to fucking finagle during the beginning of the last stream. Jeff Keighley was talking to me like, I can't hear you, dude, because fucking I'm trying to make sure everyone can hear Fonz and Jason.
Yeah, we have roughly 90 minutes of stuff today, so
not close to 2 hours. Hopefully it doesn't feel like 3.
it depends on how in-depth they want to get with certain things. Because that's always the biggest issue, where they'll have we're showing the latest Call of Duty and we're going to spend 15 minutes doing a gameplay demo. It's like, but we know what Call of Duty looks like. You don't need to do this. Thank you.
Well, what did they spend an unhealthy amount of time on during this one? No, it was the Modern Warfare 2 thing, wasn't it?
Modern Warfare was a bit long.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else. It was hard for me to remember because I was in the car for half of it.
Dude, that's
on my way home, because for whatever reason, despite there not really being an accident on the highway, a fire truck decided to just block 2 lanes and just sit there.
Oh, because they were watching Summer Game Fest.
I don't know, but yeah, it's I wasn't really watching it, I was just kind of listening to it.
Yeah. Yes, looks like everyone's slowly starting to trickle in the stream. How's it going, guys? We got about 7.5 minutes before the presentation goes live. I am doing fine. Recovery is pretty much done. The only thing that is left is just this fucking cough. I did it off screen before going live, but I fucking drowned myself in a shitload of Hall's cough drops. So
your voice sounds good though, which is
no, my voice sounds good, but that was after I'm gonna plug it again. The Hall's cough drops.
Yeah, but hopefully that means you're at least closer to recovering than not.
Yeah. I don't feel bad at all. I'm a little burnt because my sleep schedule's all over the fucking place, but that's nothing new. That was before that I had COVID in the first place. My right arm is not as sore as it was yesterday, which I'm going to attribute as just muscular dystrophy. Because I've been bedridden for the last 2 weeks, only getting up to refresh my water pot in the humidifier and occasionally make some oatmeal for myself. So, some of you are questioning the going live message today. Was there is no Banjo because once again there is the yearly rumor that a new Banjo game is going to be announced, and we hear that every single time. I want to make it clear I don't care at the end of the day, but I want you guys to curb your expectations. Bring it low. That way, if it doesn't happen, you're not that disappointed, and if it does happen, you're terribly excited.
You guys are like Charlie Brown with the football and Lucy with that Banjo rumor. It feels like.
So that just... We still don't know if we're getting a Nintendo Direct, right? That's kind of thing.
There's no confirmation, but it's one of those they usually do, and everyone else is doing their stuff.
Right. So it's just
it's usually the second full week in June anyway is when they do it, so probably sometime this week.
Robbie Hendricks is asking if I have any expectations for this, and the answer is no. I never really have any expectations for the Xbox presentation, despite them putting on a solid show in the last couple of years. The thing with me regarding Xbox is that I don't own Xbox consoles anymore. The 360 was pretty much it. I love the 360, don't get me wrong. But since making a dedicated shift to the PC scene, there's really no reason for me to get a dedicated Xbox One or Xbox X or whatever the hell, Series X or whatever. It's more I could just play it on PC anyway. That sort of thing. So it's more about what's just being showcased, the games itself, not necessarily what I could do on the console.
Mm-hmm. Same, because because most things I'll just play on PC anyway.
Right. But that question also goes off to you guys, if you have any sort of expectations at all, or at least something you'd like further elaborated on. I'd like to hear that.
Think of no. Although there is that GoldenEye rumor.
What, another GoldenEye remake?
Something like that, yeah.
They're just gonna port the Wii game.
Apparently there was like an achievement list or something.
I see. I was like, Ian was making a good point. Series X is still easier to get than a PS5. If you can't afford a gaming PC, that's a viable option, and you still get Game Pass. So,
yeah. Never to insinuate that there's no reason to buy an Xbox. It's just one of those I personally don't.
There's no incentive to.
Yeah, that's more the thing. It's like it is more available, yes, but I think that has more to do with Sony. The PlayStation brand sells mostly everywhere, whereas Xbox is mostly North America.
Well, and some bits of Europe.
Yeah, some bits, but not too
much. Not many.
Yeah, so I think that's more the stock is able to stay more full in the places Xbox does sell versus, PlayStation has to sell to North America and Japan and Europe and other parts of Asia and stuff like that.
I mean, I've not seen many PS5s in the wild, and the one I have seen in wilds have gone for like over £600-700, and like a Series X is like nearly half the price. And considering the way the economy is at the moment.
You mean an S?
No, an X.
Really?
Yeah, as in the tall mini fridge ones. Yeah, I've seen them going for nearly half prices of PS5s over in the UK.
Chaos Dust and Steam Hey Johnson's orders drops in less than a few days. Your definition of less than a few days is puzzling. Chaos Dust
comes out the 28th. That's still 2 weeks away.
No, the 23rd, I think. 23rd. Sonic's 31st anniversary.
I mean, that's still 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's still 2 weeks away. That's more than a few days. My point, Nate. But yeah, I am going to make a video for it. Probably won't be immediate because that is TMG. But I want to take a look at it because I'm going to get it myself. So. Yeah, this is just a matter of whether or not I'm interested or excited for like the product in question, like the games they show off, whatever it is, or maybe they give us updates on something, because it's not just Xbox, it's Bethesda. So any Bethesda fans probably wondering what's going on with I guess Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls, Fallout 5, because 76 doesn't count. I will die on that hill.
The animation is not going at all because I haven't been doing shit in the last month. That's something I want to do, like I do. But I'm gonna be real with you guys. That fucking thing that happened with the previous 2 animations, they got flagged for being kids stuff, and like I want to make this animation, but I also want to get paid for my time invested in it because animation takes a long ass time. Johnny will give the animation when he fixed that damn door.
Because I've been working on like a 10-second one for nearly 5 months now. Yeah, I feel it.
Have you realized that most 14 players don't play other Final Fantasy games? That most of them play Final Fantasy Remake? I don't care. Like if they play 14 and don't play anything else. Who gives a shit? As long as you're enjoying the game that you're playing, or as long as you're enjoying the game that you're putting money into, it's really all that matters.
Yep.
Okay, about half a minute to go.
Yeah, 30 seconds or so.
Face cam is a bit behind the audio. Oh, is it still doing that thing again? Yeah, give me a second.
Webcams will do that.
All right. That should fix it. Let me see if you get. Let me do a bit. Maybe that's better. I had to do a refresh on that because my millisecond delay is on 0. Yeah, it seems good now. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it. I don't mind it either, but it's one of those things that once you notice it, you notice it. All right, the presentation is starting. Look at all those Peggy 18s. Jesus Christ.
It's a Peggy family. Jesus, they're multiplying.
Xbox
console exclusive.
So it's
no
on
world
PC.
Premiere.
We're going to be getting a lot of that where it says console exclusive, but also on PC.
Arcane Austin.
Something's off at the church. There's blood in the baptismal font, and pastors gone missing. And my genius plan was to investigate.
Finally, the console for pegging.
Oh boy, a Rudy Tooty Bingy Shooty.
The gun is purple.
Of course.
You gotta clam up your
Don't stress, Layla.
your weapons and all that.
The last time I glanded up a weapon, I strapped a mini nuclear missile launcher onto it. It was supposed to be a pipe pistol.
This is already unrealistic. She opened the door with psychic powers.
We were going back to Agent Under Fire days where, you could climb a ladder while having a gun out, holding both hands at the same time.
Alright, so this is your basic horror FPS, but your protagonist doesn't shut up.
Yeah.
What was that?
Cool.
How's it going, Jason?
Jason.
I'm going, I guess.
Hey, same. I'll drink to that.
You know, I stopped by Arby's on the way here and, sat there in their line for like a good 7 minutes, only to pull up and then half their fucking menus out.
Watch out, he's going to Morb.
What do you, Jesus Christ. Wait, is this vampire game that was revealed last year?
I think so.
Yeah. I honestly, I just forgot about it until now.
They're going to Morb.
Yeah.
Man, I almost morbed in that fucking Arby's parking lot.
That's all vampire stuff is going to be now for the next couple of years. Just Morb.
Yeah, at least the next year.
Yeah, everyone in the chat is just making Morbius jokes.
Yeah. It'll have another resurgence when Morbius is released on like Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's Sony, so I'm not sure what they'll.
Oh, it's Sony? Okay, Sony.
It'll be on
Plus.
Stars.
It'll be on Star. Okay, Stars Plus.
Then something happened. People started.
Well, I'm not kidding. They put Venom up on Stars first thing.
Did they? Oh wait, how did I? Oh, I guess I watched it on Amazon with Nora, so I guess it's kind of the same thing. I think Stars is on Amazon.
And these
Mhm.
are just
Yeah.
trashy
So-
movie vampires. These monsters blocked out the sun and pushed back all
Manhunt
the
gasoline.
cut us off from the outside world. Gotta
Ever since the
admit,
gas
though,
prices shot up, life's never been the same.
I am not liking how chatty this protagonist is.
I think it's more to benefit the trailer.
we've also got
Because otherwise we get like another generic FPS 6-minute gameplay trailer where we're just watching someone play the game, you know what I mean?
Probably, but at the same time, it's just kind of like,
and our resident
because it's
expert on
taking
all
so much of the
things
piss out of it.
Right.
I'm not sure what the tone of this game is supposed to be. Is it supposed to be, wacky fun times, or
I think it's
am I supposed to care about, the whole vampire stuff?
the tone is still the same as it was from, because now that I remember that this game exists, I do recall the first trailer, and I remember tonally that one being wacky too. So this is still in line with it, I'd say. It's just, I just forgot about the game after that initial presentation. So it's like, oh, okay, this game is still a thing, Whether or not I'll play it, it remains to be seen.
I mean, it's probably just Left 4 Dead, but with vampires.
Like, if I'm gonna play
Also-
this game, I have to have a dedicated squad. Like, I don't see myself soloing this.
Yeah. Unless we do it as like a community night.
That sort of thing, yeah, sure. But put up a community night thing for this one, and like only 2 people show up, and one of them is me.
I just hope that the first thing they do on PC is mod in like Morbius costumes for all the vampires.
Yeah, you can do that, or at least put like it's a Morbin time sticker on the side of the gun.
Also, yeah, chat's right. This game is already dated by its gas prices being low.
Well, no, because remember, life comes at a standstill during the apocalypse. So this could have happened like 5 years ago when gas was still $7.99.
My hunter's intuition tells me there's a nest near.
It's Johnny and Jason's 3 burner accounts.
Oh, now I simply must go in there.
What is that? Where does it go?
Okay, a little more visually interesting with this. At
Yeah,
least.
look how warbly this design is.
That's impossible.
There's the movie theater. I used to come here all the time. Why'd they have to mess this up for me?
Vampires be crazy.
Am I right, fellow kids?
Add a little more bisexual lighting, and it's the the fucking demon world from Dante.
A little bit, yeah.
Needs more dubstep though.
Let me see if I've got any spare sparkles lying about.
Oh my god, they're really playing this song. Rice.
Yeah, I mean, it's dedicated at the very least. Redfall is the name of the game. 2023, good lord. When they announced it, this shit last
They
year.
announced it last year. So,
Yeah, I was like, good lord. Play it day one
Someone
Game
watched
Pass.
Spider-Verse. They're using this song.
We're hipping with it.
Oh wow, it actually exists.
Holy shit, folks! All right, this is why we're not getting Banjo, because they literally put all their energy into releasing or giving us Silk Song updates. Holy shit!
Surprised it's here and not like in Indies or something. But hey, this was probably
No,
a bigger
because
thing for them.
this is high profile at this point.
Yeah.
So they get
we-
the dedicated attention.
Yeah. So hey, we got something good already at least.
Are we gonna actually get a release date?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just happy.
5,000 years.
I'm just happy it exists.
Yeah. So this is the Hollow Knight follow-up, basically. I did a review on this game a couple of years ago, and I was very surprised and pleasantly surprised at that, how good that game ended up being. It's one of the better Metroidvania experiences I have. It's long though. Like it's like a 25-hour long game. Yeah. But I still really enjoyed myself. So I'm interested in this.
Well, next year I will be happy.
If they can shorten it down a little bit and make the map system not as cumbersome, I'll be happy.
Yeah. There was something like nice sitting on a bench, just writing a map down, but still, I get it.
They didn't give it
no date. They just said that it's still a thing.
Still exists. Which I mean, sure is better than nothing, but
Sure. Huh? No date.
Okay, are y'all watching on Twitch or YouTube?
Twitch.
it is always faster than YouTube.
Yeah.
Selling humans is drugs. You're the only one that can stop them.
Cocaine is people. Oh my god! You imagine playing an FPS game where the gun fucking talks to you, dude? Like I don't. Oh, it's Rick and. Oh, okay. It's from the creators of Rick and Morty. Dude, I'm not sure if I can play an FPS game where the gun constantly talks to you.
Wait. No, Suda already did this like 10 years ago.
What was it?
The game with like the skull gun that was constantly berating you. I just know Suda's already done it.
I
Suda's
never played
done it, and Bionic
Borderlands.
Commando.
I never played Borderlands 2. They'll constantly insult you. Okay, sure. But is that like an optional gun? This seems like this is a dedicated gameplay mechanic where every gun just talks to you, just for the sake of
Shadows
delivering
of the Damned
hooks.
is like that.
Say what?
Shadows of the Damned.
Shadows
is
of the
like
Damned?
that.
What was that
it.
for?
That's the Suda game.
Okay. Oh, even the knife talks to you. It's like an FPS romp that was in the Who Framed Roger Rabbit universe.
Everyone fight each other.
So this game will be carried on the quality of its comedy,
And I'm not laughing very much.
and if that doesn't sell me in like the first 15-20 minutes, you ain't getting my ass to play the entire fucking thing.
Luckily, it's gonna be on Game Pass, so you don't have to spend money.
I suppose that is the silver lining for this one, yes. Is the gun voiced by the only two voices Justin Rolian can do?
Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. Today, we're doing something we've never
Ion
done
Morb.
before. For
Where the
first
hell's the
time
exit?
ever, Our entire show is focused on games you can
Everyone's
play
like,
over
"Oh
the
my god,
next
Silk Song," and then
12
and then like
months.
a minute later
We're
after
missing
scrolling,
more
there's no
gameplay
date. Damn it.
than anything. Industry-defining racing experiences, gripping narratives, compelling strategy titles, and
Also, I
my
hate
favorite, the
term
anticipated
Xbox
open
and
world
Bethesda
RPG
Game
of the
Showcase.
last
Bitch, you're the
20
same
years.
company. Just call it Xbox.
I know, right?
And the best part is, with the Xbox, you'll be able to
This is
play those games in
pretentious
whatever
Sonic and Sega
console
All-Stars
you
Racing.
your console.
Do you
So
think
you're on the
it's
go
because
plus
folks
cloud
would
gaming.
forget about
Play with
that?
who you
The
want,
idea
where
that they're
you want,
technically
and when
under
you want.
one umbrella?
Today we're gonna show you
Probably,
more than 30
unfortunately.
titles that are
Yeah,
coming
because
to
when
Game
I-
Pass. And that is on top
If
of
I want to be on the
all
topic
the
of like
titles
Elder Scrolls or
over
some
the
other
next
shit,
year.
I do think Bethesda separately as an entity, not necessarily just Xbox.
I mean, the problem is,
Yeah.
what are they going to do next year? Are they going to call it the Xbox Bethesda Activision Showcase? You know,
Just like it slowly just gets longer the more companies they acquire.
And now,
It's
At
like
this
that.
rate-
It's like that
customers
stadium
will be able
homework
to
design for
unlock
the football team.
benefits of these incredible games
Yeah, at this
Maybe
rate, you
on
might have to just
PC
call it the Western
and
Development
mobile.
Showcase because the amount of fucking studios under that
Xbox
goddamn
with
umbrella.
For over a
Xbox,
decade,
Bethesda,
players
Activision,
have created a
EA,
thriving
Ubisoft,
culture
Disney,
of
Stupid
competition and
Flanders conference.
creativity around our games. From clutch plays with friends,
Stupid,
to
sexy
unforgettable moments of
Flanders.
esports, to amazing creations that have blown our minds, our community has continually
Xbox
taken
World
Riot
Premiere.
Games to new heights.
Candy Crush
Today,
2.
we're proud to invite the
Peggle
Xbox
3.
community into that world. We're bringing our biggest PC and mobile games.
Peggle
to
2
Game Pass.
remastered, and it's a full like
Subscribers will
orchestral.
unlock
Or
every
peggled
champion on League
in the
and
past
Wild
tense.
Rift. All Valorant
Also, this
games,
man and his
cards,
bisexual
weapons
lighting.
of Runeterra, and Little Legends,
Well, it is
and
Pride
Teamfight
Month,
Tactics.
Jason. So
And that's just the start.
Only for 1 month.
only for 1 month. Yeah, you get 1 month.
Welcome to Riot Games.
Then it's fucking as soon as it hits July 1st, that rainbow is coming down.
As soon as July 1st hits, all gays must return to Mother Earth.
I don't remember this plot of Final Fantasy 7. Going for that Spider-Verse frame. Was it? What is this?
Yeah. Oh, it's Arcane.
Yeah.
Oh, it's League of Legends, right?
Yeah.
League
Right.
of Legends based too.
Yeah, never giving that game a try. Sorry.
I got like 3
I don't know why they're
friends
showing
that,
off old footage.
Yeah, got like 3 friends that play
I
this.
think
It's
they
like,
were
"You play
saying
this?"
that
Like,
if
"Nah,
you
I
play it
don't."
on Game Pass, you get stuff unlocked automatically or something.
The only thing I know about League of Legends is how goddamn fucking toxic the bloody fan base is.
Yeah, I gotta
but
say,
that's why I'll never touch it.
for me personally, not even like the League of Legends, like the fandom and all, so I'm not even getting into that. You can't sell me on a game by cutting to like the esports team of the game in question. That doesn't mean anything. They're complete strangers. I don't know who they are. And I'm not gonna Wikipedia them after this. It's like, oh, who's that guy pointing at me? He looked very angry at me.
And that has no bearing to me in whether or not I play the game or not.
Yeah.
I mean, this is literally just for fans here, though.
Yeah.
Because all of this is old content.
Right. So who are they selling to? Just the old fans?
fans.
Like, so fans that are only dedicated to like main League of Legends. And you want to maybe
Play
like,
this on Game Pass.
yeah, like branch
Get
off into
Game
like
Pass.
different genres starring your favorite League of Legends characters.
If they want League of Legends characters to take off more, they really just need to figure out their toxicity problem.
At this point, though, it's like, do you think maybe they already make enough money with people that do play? Because League is still highly played.
They probably, it's just one of those, I think it's clear they kind of want to do more with like Arcane and all that on Netflix.
It's like, yeah, these fuckers are already paying us enough money. We don't have to branch off that much.
I mean, League makes enough money for them to do concerts. Like hologram concerts and shit every year, so I think they make enough money.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Amicia.
I was too busy hanging up my dead crows again.
Who's dead yet?
You gotta find a better hobby, my dude.
We already did this in Village. Oh, is this Elder Scrolls? I'm just like asking because of the high fantasy setting, seemingly.
Nah, I think they would have put a little more,
Oh no, because that was.
Yeah, that might
I
be
guess.
something they'd say
someone
at the
in
end or something.
chat is saying Plague Tale.
Oh, right, the Plague's Tale 2 or something, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
We've seen that before. Yeah, but
With
it's,
the boy and the sister.
yeah.
So wait, what? I don't remember this at all.
It was apparently the narrative was really good with it. For the first game. Gameplay was kinda
All right, I just want to make a comment. If your aim was slightly off, that whole fucking house is coming down. Like, what?
I mean, you got to get rid of the plague somehow.
Hold on a second. Like, why do we have to light the torch that way? Yeah, I'm gonna be that asshole. You don't light a torch by throwing a fucking fireball at it on a house that looks primarily built out of hay.
You're only making it worse.
Amicia, don't.
Who's stealth gameplay?
I'm tired of being
yeah, there's stealth gameplay in the first, and it was okay.
What the fuck? Holy shit. It's like, you see that guy like walking up to us, like, you got games on your phone sort of shit? But they cut off before she got choked to death.
You are not them. What is wrong with me? Hugo. Do it.
Y'all are ahead for me by like 20 seconds. A
Are you on
motherfucking
Twitch?
Atlanta.
Yeah, because we're
server
watching the
bullshit.
Twitch stream.
I'm on Twitch too.
Oh,
You
okay.
and your stupid ass Atlanta server bullshit.
Probably. Hey, no, fuck you. All right, Comcast absolutely sucks dick here. All right, I miss fiber so much. You see, you wonder like why the archives take so fucking long to upload, because it takes literally 2 goddamn weeks to upload all of them.
Oh my god.
Oh, man, Jason, how come you get the sequel to Twitch?
Oh, cars. We got cars.
Cars.
Sports cars.
Cars. The obligatory car
Hey.
thing in every one of the Xbox things.
But hey, John, I can be in Atlanta too. Using today's sponsor, Surfshark VPN.
Sure, yeah. Then I'm still 20 seconds behind. But now I'm 20 seconds behind in Germany. Hey, Drew, I can feel something, man. Much appreciated, man. Yeah, it's cars.
Yep.
That's all I can say. I don't play Forza. Sorry.
It's cars.
Yeah. I'm more of the arcade racer than I am with although no, I hear Forza is a little more gamey than like Gran Turismo.
A little bit.
That's
you'd
just
like
what
something
I can.
more,
That's just
let's
what I can
say-
go off of what Mark tells me, because Mark plays Forza. I do not.
So you probably prefer something more like, say, Outrun Coast to Coast?
Maybe. Damn, Mario Kart.
Is back.
Who are you?
What's with all the rap songs?
What's with the blue and red Oni shit they got going on here? Like, I'm expecting them to do some sort of like synchronized dance.
I'm expecting a Phoenix Wright court case here.
Yeah.
Including techniques like real-time ray tracing.
Yeah, there's not even a car on the stage this time. They couldn't afford it. They couldn't even CGI a car, which they could get away with now. Graphic fidelity or having diminishing returns as the years go by. They can just put a fucking CGI car next to the red guy here.
Welcome to Maple Valley.
Sorry, we will not put up a car in here until you subscribe to Game Pass.
Back in 2005.
Please do it. We literally cannot leave until you do it.
Fully dynamic time of day brings Maple Valley
It's
to
the
life
blue pill and red pill, yeah.
detail.
Like personified.
What you are
I dig it.
seeing is an in-engine gameplay demo.
Like that comic where then they
presented
take
using
both pills,
a
smash them
single
down, and then
camera
snort them like coke
with no
together.
cuts.
And then just the world just goes
Let's jump in
really
with
all
the
over the
image.
place.
NFT of a car, Jesus Christ.
I'm just waiting for a
This is-
game called Blockchain.
This is a car game, all right.
We have this discourse like every year, especially in this generation and the last one, where
This includes a
graphical fidelity, environmental fidelity,
physics simulation.
simulations and that sort of shit has diminishing returns, and I feel that there needs to be more to sell the sizzle, because at this point the only folks that are interested in this are folks that are already like fans of the series.
Everything you see is new.
Yeah.
And they're going to buy the game anyway. I always like to look at these trailers, whether I'm a fan or not, as how do you sell this to me as someone who's never played this, or at least has been so off of the franchise for a very long time. And more often than not, I feel that doesn't work because they just focus on the same bullet points.
Yep,
Where it's like-
they are cars and it looks very pretty.
It is, these games certainly look competent, but it also looks exactly the same as I've seen like the last previous Forzas. You know, and I'm not gonna like throw too much fucking shit at that, because I myself, as a fan of certain games, also deal with that problem too, where it's like, sure, I'm really excited for this one, but it's also like, I understand that folks may or may not be interested in this game too, you know, as a Nintendo fan and all sort of shit.
This is a fundamental
Wait, what the
system
fuck?
for the new Forza Motorsport.
Not impressed by a number of bits anymore. I haven't been impressed by a number of bits since PS3, I'm gonna be real.
These new simulations
Smash
Once we got the
TV.
HD,
Yeah.
I mean,
drama
bits stop being relevant like in 6th gen anyway, because
Yeah.
we haven't gone beyond 32,
I think
64 bit
I think
processors.
nowadays it's just like uses the general term.
In addition to our dynamic time of day, Ford Plus
I mean, if they're saying 64 bit, it's like, well, congratulations, you've seen the CPU for like 20 years.
Right.
Changes in the time of day also changes.
That's the
Although
problem when
it's
you
a
lean too hard
128.
into reality.
Track surface temps.
I mean, I don't think realism doesn't matter. It's just the sizzle of the game itself. I think graphical fidelity is secondary, obviously. Like I want the game to
Well,
look
no.
good if it's going for that sort of aesthetic in the first place.
No, I mean, personally, I think this is actually something that we honestly needed for some time, because this brings in a level of realism that you don't have in other games, where you now have this carnival that's right beside the race course, and after people watch the race for 5 minutes and realize, oh wait, it's just cars going around in a fucking circle for an hour, I'm gonna go up on this Ferris wheel.
Dude, that could be gaming. Then they turn around and they go to the midway
One
game.
question is, are these people 3D now, or are they still cardboard cutouts?
I mean, is that still the case? I can't get a look at the audience. They're not focusing on the audience. That guy just fucking wiped out.
No, that's Sony.
Fucking premium is gonna be up through the roof.
WebP files? Oh no, honey, we've only just gone beyond JPEG.
Oh man, God, what was the game? A racing game just released on the Switch, and like 3 other versions, you know, PS5, PS4, PC. All the crowd models is, you know, actual 3D models. For the Switch, it's just PNGs.
Of course, yeah, they have to, given the discretion between the or discrepancy between the horsepower of consoles, sure.
Well,
But
Yeah, and the Switch version still
I
hits
want
20
to
FPS.
say their bullet point right now, talking about like the damage done to the car when you wipe out, is irrelevant because it's a racing game. If I sideswipe a railing or another car, I'm not gonna fucking stop the car in the middle of the road. It's like, hey, look at that detail to that fender bender I just got myself into.
Yeah,
You know,
and either affects your driving, in which case you're more annoyed by your damaged car and you can't go as fast.
yeah.
Or it's just purely cosmetic, in which case I don't care.
If it's purely cosmetic, it's so fucking moot. Because I'm not going to be staring at that shit like in a racing game. I'm focusing on winning the race. Like maybe like in a results screen where you could like turn your car and you're spinning around like the Homer. And it's like, man, I fucked my car up.
Besides, it doesn't matter. BeamNG Drive came out like 2013, so we've had realistic car physics of like car destruction for years.
It's time for Flight Sim.
Is it Flight Simulator?
That's the oldest franchise for 40 years, and I can't think of much else Microsoft owns that's out.
Maybe it's Tropico.
Okay,
Oh my
guys,
god,
I'm
the
gonna-
Nope, it's Flight Sim.
Have you played Flight Sim?
No,
you
I've not
can
played
play
Flight
as the Wright brothers plane. Okay, that's a bit in bad taste, but okay.
Okay,
have
today,
you
gentlemen,
guys
we are
played-
going to Brazil.
Played the latest Flight Sim?
I have not. I don't play Flight Sim.
The microtransactions, man. Good god.
Is it as bad as like one of the train simulator games? I think it was.
Yeah. Because you're not only buying planes, but you're also buying maps.
You got to buy every component individually. Oh, sure, you have the bulk, but you need the engines, you need the gas. And have you seen prices?
It's like, hasn't Gran Turismo 7 or whatever had like a transaction snafu?
I want to
recently
play
with
as a
micro
military
stuff?
drone.
Yeah, GT7 has some microtransaction issues. From what I've heard.
No,
So,
this
like,
is all
I don't play this.
pretty,
How 1-to-1 is Flight Simulator compared to like flying an actual plane? There have to be pilots in the chat to know that, I guess. But I mean, what's the appeal of Flight Simulator? Is that is it like a very fucking just relax and chill sort of game where you just take off to the
Fly around,
skies
I
and fly
guess,
around,
yeah.
that sort of thing?
It's just generally yeah.
Yeah.
It's for the people who want to enjoy flying around, but don't want to spread the leaded diesel around into the environment.
You don't press W to go for it and play it in IRL. We don't know that, DeLon.
Hello?
We
Oh
don't
my
know that.
god, it's non-Halo!
I never been inside the cockpit of an actual like Boeing, so as far as I know, the control is just the keyboard.
Oh,
So
dude,
we-
you'll
so we
get
get Halo.
confused in a heartbeat.
Alright.
There are so many fucking switches in a standard Boeing cockpit.
All right, so we get some Halo ships in Flight Simulator.
Oh, is that what was happening? I thought we were going into
Yeah.
like another Halo game, but it's like I did not
there's-
realize it was just leading into
no,
another
but-
flight simulator.
Well, no, they haven't finished Infinite. What do you mean a new Halo game?
yeah.
We still don't got co-op.
I don't
All I
know,
want
man.
now
Just say
is for there to be
Can we
like
still
a
not? Can we still not replay missions?
No,
space.
you still can't.
Ugh.
oh.
And yeah, there's still no new maps for
As a train
multiplayer.
simulator, gut. If
Oh,
it's
hey,
relaxing and fun to
it's
drive.
Overwatch expansion pass we're selling
Okay.
as a second game.
This is Overwatch 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the game that's not a sequel at all.
I had not been following press release of this game at all. Because every time I see it in the press, it always feels like it's damage control
Basically, yes.
from something stupid.
I mean, its announcement was damage control.
Yeah.
But basically, from everyone I know who plays Overwatch and has seen stuff, they're basically like, this isn't a sequel. This is just a few more characters. It's the same game.
It's a few more characters, a visual uplift, but one of the biggest issues with this is that these few more characters are characters that they've been withholding for like the last 2 years.
I see.
Yeah.
So they're just like,
so they're like, yeah, we'll make an updated like release or release a schedule and just release the characters then and there.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Like, okay,
like, to be fair,
let's hold off putting out updates for 2 years.
To be fair,
release Overwatch
I'm sure
2, and then
there are a million other games I played where they've done that, but it's trickier though when it's blatant.
Yeah.
There was also the issue where they used the whole representation checkbox algorithm.
Okay, yeah.
As cover for them trying to union buff.
Like, I feel every fucking game that Activision Blizzard is releasing now has that major fucking caveat as like, am I contributing to their fuckery by investing into this product? And it's always like that fucking lingering thought in the back of your head.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Like, there is no ethical consumption of video games, folks. That's the lesson of today.
Well, that's what it feels like under Activision, anyway.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of companies like that, but...
Oh boy, another Wasteland character.
It's a matter of just how blatant it is.
I'm kind of getting tired of having Wasteland characters.
And the survivor gets the throne.
Hey, what? It's my throat.
King Howell has never
Oh yeah, Australia's pretty much Mad Max in the Overwatch
Yeah, that's all that matters.
universe.
not until today.
Alright, so how long until we get porn? And not even on the ground, I'm talking about the robot.
Given the average time I see the shit on Twitter, about 10 minutes.
Hell, it's already uploaded.
I don't know. Overwatch porn's been kind of drying up over the years. That's the sign of a dying fan base.
I remember when that used to mean something.
World premiere.
And I mean, don't forget, Blizzard went and nuked the internet of Overwatch porn a couple of years ago.
Didn't really stop people from doing it.
No, they'll find
No, it
means.
didn't.
No,
But Jesus Christ, it took out a lot of accounts.
Do a turn-based fantasy game.
Filled with moments of greatness. Some
You know, I read revolutionized and my eyes blurred, and I read unionized. I'm like, no way!
They're finally doing it. Oh no, it was a debate, and now they just announced Overwatch 3.
Oh, it was a debate. There's slave labor on that pyramid.
Gotta read between the lines with some of these.
And when your people speak, would you listen?
Is this Civ?
Did we have to be inside of an airship to look at your model? I want to be safely on the ground.
Oh yes, I'm sure this is going to be a perfectly balanced game with no exploits whatsoever.
History is filled.
Yeah, I mean,
What is this?
Spiff is gonna break this game in half in like a
I-
day.
I think this is Civ.
Yours.
Oh, ara.
Oh God, damn it! Oh, fucking my penis shrank.
And everyone's making the
Yeah, I know.
Celebrating what's going to be our biggest year yet.
They
That
should have
includes a few
known
of the
better.
projects being developed across Bethesda's 8 studios, starting with Redfall.
Be the world's mom.
Redfall is from the studio that brought us Dishonored and Prey.
And people in
It's
my
got
Discord
so
are
much
making
of
the
our
ara.
DNA coursing through its
Daisy Fox, my dick just zipped itself shut.
deep customization. Solo or with friends, we can't wait for you to
Are we
play
going
Redfall
back
when
to
it
the
releases
vampire
early
game?
next year.
Apparently.
No, they're just kind of going over. I think
Oh,
they're
doing an
opening
overview of what they just showed. Okay.
You can adventure alongside one of the biggest
Oh,
and
ESO.
most welcoming communities in gaming.
No.
This year's Cinematic Odyssey
You okay?
is taking you somewhere that
No.
has never been explored in any Elder Scrolls game. The Elder Scrolls Online High Isle comes to Xbox next week.
Everyone's like, you know, I'm kind of getting tired of Skyrim releases. Can we get a new Elder Scrolls game? And Todd Howard comes up on stage and says, "We have a new Elder Scrolls game for iPhones."
Is High Isle an expansion for ESO?
Yeah.
It's like a load of them over the years.
I don't know anyone who plays ESO.
Neither do I.
Same.
Yeah, I don't know anybody.
The only people who fucking play ESO are the people who subscribe to Apple Arcade.
Oh,
Oh, so 3 people in the world, then good to know.
Right.
Lucid, it's a expansion for ESO. Excuse me. No, that one didn't last as long, thankfully.
Yeah.
I thought that was a cock ring for a second. I don't know why my mind immediately gravitated towards that.
Man, Bad Dragon's really expanded.
As we celebrate the legacy of this storied franchise,
They're still trying to do stuff
still-
with this game.
Is it just on Game Pass? Is that why?
returns to a beloved location.
No, this is on like
No, there's
every major
still more
platform.
stuff.
It's coming this September.
The problem is, it's such a buggy, boring fucking mess.
No, like, I know,
seriously,
like,
there were no
I-
NPCs
like,
in the game for nearly 2 years.
Everybody knows about how notorious 76 was. I'm just wondering, is like, what else is there to push, even after all the fucking damage control?
They're still making content for it, I guess.
I mean, the pits from Fallout 3, that was one of the early DLC locations.
76 is just dead of Stadia. Says Nova Blazer.
It's just one of those. Why are you bothering? Just kill the game.
But
Yeah, it's
John,
like this-
Stadia can't be dead. You have one.
No, I have a controller. It's actually it's on top of my bookshelf, the one that's right behind me. I have it on the display, and it's never leaving me. That fuck. My goal one day is, so as I'm making a review, someone will just see it in the back. It's like, that's Stadia controller, and they don't leave a comment. They leave.
Yeah, I love the Stadia. The Chromecast is great. The controller, I've never used it. Okay, where's the streamer mode version of the Game Awards?
Yeah, no, because like I don't want to get flagged. I mean, it's gonna get flagged anyway. Although I haven't checked the archive of the last one that we did to see if that got flagged. I'm not sure if Twitch sends you emails when something gets copyright.
Seriously, why are you still making content for this game? No one cares.
I think it's because it's on Game Pass. What's the damage, I guess?
Subscription-based model.
Yeah.
Yay.
Bethesda Game Studios has been busy, and not just with Fallout 76. After defining the role-playing genre with hits like Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout
Skyrim again.
Hi.
Skyrim one more time, and Skyrim.
bigger with Starfield.
Meanwhile, over in the corner, New Vegas, am I a joke?
Here to reveal more of their next epic RPG.
Oh, this
I was gonna
6.
say, was it even Bethesda that was technically in charge of 3? Or is that Obsidian first?
No, 3 was Bethesda, New Vegas was Obsidian, and they only had 13 months to make that.
Got
I was like, they went back into Forza.
I couldn't remember who made what, so.
Yeah, they just went back into Forza. Wait, what are we doing?
Hot Wheels.
Oh, is it Hot Wheels? Okay. Is this more of an arcade racer? Because I like Hot Wheels.
I think so.
Yeah, Hot
Are they
Wheels has been
still
pretty
being made?
legit from what I've seen.
See, this is, I'm a child at heart because this looks more up my alley, despite the fact that it's really just Forza with wacky, tracks.
Yeah.
surprised
But
Hot
the
Wheels
actual
is still
Hot
a
Wheels game that was made is actually really good.
Yeah. This is already really unrealistic, though, because, like, half of the car should already be fucking off of the track.
Yeah.
That's the thing about Hot Wheels. Like, you never got it over that fucking loop. No, see, they should all be falling down right now. I'm sorry, they're not going fast enough.
They lately tap the side, and then it's like they just lose all speed and fall off.
Okay, so it looks like that's part of the Forza game.
Yeah.
So you have to have the Forza. Well, but it's part of Game Pass though, so just fucking.
Well, it was already part of Forza before.
Was it?
Too.
Okay.
Yeah, there was already a Hot Wheels thing.
Heroes fought.
They have little magnets under the cars. No, that's cheating. No magnets. Just pure
Actually,
speed.
no, it wasn't Hot Wheels. For Forza 4, it was Lego.
Oh, okay. Is that a dodo?
Well, it was.
Bird up.
Oh wait, shit! I got that.
Bird up. Man, this new Monster Hunter's looking great.
My fucking soundboard just cut off. It didn't even play the full fucking sound.
Bird up.
Yeah, I know, that's right. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Like, why did it cut off? What is it? Ark?
Oh, it's Vin Diesel.
I hope it's not.
Oh, it's the Vin Diesel game.
Oh Christ! I forgot this existed. Oh,
He's doing his Vin Diesel thing. Where he just stared at something and
this existed. They announced this game at like
next
3 years ago.
Oh yeah. This is the Ark expansion, I guess. Yeah, that's for next year. I gotta say, man, they like it's funny, like in hindsight, like how much shit they announced really fucking early last year. That's still not coming out for like at least another year.
Console launch exclusive.
Me waiting for another fucking Zelda game.
I was gonna say F-Zero, but that works.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, is this that Geiger game?
Oh, thank God, that's below core. I thought that was someone's dick for a second. I was like, man, the balls they had to show that.
Yeah. This
Also,
is
John, you said that was last year. That was December 10th, 2020.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah. This is the HR Geiger game.
Oh, okay. Oof. It's very grotesque.
Were they pulling out their umbilical cord earlier?
Yeah, I guess that's the idea. It was very grotesque.
Again, HR Geiger.
Yeah.
Man, it's almost like if Silent Hill had a baby with a Strand type game.
Hold on. You see HR Geiger, but I think of Aliens, sure. Of that whole genre. Would you call that grotesque?
I mean,
Because this game is clearly like playing up the grotesque, sure, but like just Geiger's
I mean,
art
they're
style.
both. I mean, they both can be inspired by Geiger because Geiger was doing stuff in like the 60s.
Yeah, a long time ago, yeah.
So
I just feel bad for the developers who have nightmares of having to look up people getting shot to death.
Oh, is that what happened with Mortal Kombat, right?
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat.
Of like looking at actual injuries and shit.
Just for the detail, sure. It's like,
yeah,
Christ alive. Would not wish that on anybody.
So imagine what they have to go through for that game.
To get the butthole perfectly rendered, we looked up millions of goatee pictures.
To get the corpse just right, we looked through some of the worst war crimes in history. In fact, we killed the intern live.
Dark Wildly, no, I've never heard of Darkseid 2, let alone Darkseid 1, so.
And if anyone's looking for the evidence, haha, let me meet my friend hydrochloric acid.
I thought that was a scarecrow at first. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like a Wizard of Oz game? But it's not.
I am.
We killed him alive.
What is this? It looks so
I have
slow.
no idea. It looks like it's trying like a bunch of different things at once. I'm not sure what to make of it.
I'm not sure what I feel about the combat. Yeah, the combat looks very clunky.
Yeah.
Well, you know what the combat makes me think of, though, right?
What? Souls?
A slightly more agile version of God of War PS4.
Maybe, but God of War was grounded, but it also looked like it had way more finesse. This one looks like it's trying to struggle at identifying itself.
It also had the Ratchet and Clank double jump for some reason.
Well, it's just focus. So she's from Brazil.
Is that Trico?
Oh, I don't know.
World premiere. Oh, it's Minecraft.
Oh, is that? I thought we were getting like a Nintendo Direct inside an Xbox game. A new game. Was it like a story mode?
From the creators, is Notch here or not? Because
if
he's not, then it's not the great.
No, because Notch doesn't own Minecraft anymore.
Well, that's the thing. You can't say from the creators of Minecraft if Notch isn't here because he's the one who made Minecraft.
It's like
the Mojang team is still the creators of Minecraft.
I do agree, though. I have to say, Miku, very talented.
Yeah. She made Domino's Pizza, you know.
All right, so we're about halfway through based on time estimates, and the highlights have been Silk Song and Ada Ada.
Why does everyone have like Squidward noses? I don't play Minecraft anymore after every video, so.
They're like,
just the villagers.
Like NPC humans.
Oh, okay.
And yes, they all make Squidward noises, like, "Huh."
Yeah, you trade with them for items and shit.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Do you get canned bread from them?
Yeah.
you can. However, if you are big brain, you kidnap them and move them into your own base, where they will then massively reproduce.
Big brain, big nosed. Yeah, people are in chat are saying they're just villages. Yeah, not Minecraft minded, so I have to ask.
Oh, so apparently Xbox sent out a tweet that said, everything you're seeing today is playable over the next 12 months. Someone said, so you're telling me Silk Song is out within the next 12 minutes, and then Xbox said that's exactly what we said.
Oh, okay. So at least in the next...
Sometime in the next year.
Sometime in the... Okay, so 2023.
Yeah, probably.
The same as all these other games. I mean, idealistically, maybe holiday of this year, just to capitalize on those sales, but it remains to be seen. So, me being so unfamiliar with the franchise outside of my video, I don't know anything about like the Minecraft story mode and some other shit. Like, how well received were those?
I don't know myself.
You know, because I still think of Minecraft as just like the free-for-all fucking build whatever you want sort of simulator.
Story mode sold pretty well. Apparently.
It sold pretty well, yeah. But I wonder, like, reception-wise.
Who cares about reception? It's a
Okay,
bunch of
I guess so.
kids,
Yeah, as long as it makes bread, baby.
Children can't go online and leave review scores, so those review scores are invalid. All that matters is the dollar.
Yeah, I'm seeing a mixed reception in the chat. It's like, meh.
Is this Pikmin 5?
No, Pikmin 5 is this fucking game that's coming out. Tinykin? I did a spotlight on it a couple of months ago. But,
you can check that out at
yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, what?
Somecallmejohnny.
Who said that? Not me. Why? Oh, okay, but why wasn't it you? It's your channel, bitch. So it's like Harvest Moon, but you have a mech.
Yeah, it's basically the prawn suit from
from District 9.
No, from Subnautica.
Okay. If you were saying Slime Rancher.
You uncovered a mystery.
Well, I ain't seen no slime girlfriends yet.
You're definitely coming on that fucking farmland though for a second with your mech. Lightyear Frontier.
Seeing a lot of 2023s in this.
Yeah.
Well, they did say over the next 12 months.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking, like, what do we have to look forward to this year in terms of like major releases for Xbox or Microsoft? Overwatch 2, I guess. Is Halo Infinite out? I don't know.
Yeah. Halo Infinite is somewhat out. So you didn't keep up with Halo Infinite at all, did you?
No, not at all.
So it released as multiplayer only first.
Okay.
For free. Then they released the story mode where you have to pay for it, and there's no co-op in the story mode. They've only added one new game mode and took that out of the rotation, by the way, for the multiplayer. And there's only like 4 or 5 maps. They still haven't added any new ones.
How long's it
3 months in, they announced the roadmap for building the roadmap.
That's like making a to-do list to say...
Here's what we want to do. Isn't that what we're gonna do? But here's what we want to do.
Here's what we want to do. We want to set up a meeting to figure out what we want to do. Okay. So yeah,
I completely just skimmed over that last game. I don't know what it was. It's cute. It's a cute FPS, but a lot of FPSs. I feel like we're going back in time.
Yeah.
We never left the late 2000s.
Yeah.
For example, look, it's the opening to Arkham Asylum.
That's old timey. Although to be fair,
Halo Infinite needed to be delayed another year.
Although to be fair, I wouldn't mind a Gotham by Gaslight game if they wanted to do that.
Oh, that was the Jack the Ripper one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we just show Silk Song again? Fuck everything else.
So far, yeah.
What was it, got a platforming game?
Yeah.
Must be more. That's him. My father. I can guide you through his memory.
Your father looks a lot like you. Oh, is it going to be like one of those twists where you're actually the father?
You are your own grandfather.
I'm serious. Like, what if I could fucking call the twist of that? What if the father is actually you, and you're like,
bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
I'm like, okay, I didn't mean to make Bioshock Infinite parallels, but no, still.
Yeah, so this is a Metroidvania.
Where you have a gun and tentacles.
And you're playing as the guy from The Secrets of Monkey Island.
Ira Threepwood?
The last case.
Oh, yes,
of
he is a
Benedict
fierce and
Fox.
mighty pirate.
The last case. Dude, I think that's what it is. I honestly got. I think I legit just called the twist. You're actually dead the entire time, and you go and like find your murder or some other shit.
Yeah. But another game for next year.
It didn't look bad though. I think I might actually play that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bonjour everyone.
What do you mean you fucked your mother?
She looked so fucking angry at me when it faded to her.
As dusk falls.
I don't want to be here. I want to die.
There are no exits.
They're holding me hostage.
We literally can't go anywhere in this enclosed studio.
Because stories are
We have to sleep underneath our desks. I have only had 2 hours of sleep in the last 40 hours.
This is why you support the union.
Family, resilience, and sacrifice. Written like a prestige TV show.
Even the guy on the right's wondering where the fuck is Silk Song.
That triggers the imagination.
Oh, is this here? Okay, this is the weirdest thing. The visual presentation reminds me of, you know how they always used to have like those comics or like book versions of like popular movies or something, but it was just images of the movies with like speech bubbles over them,
Like motion comics, basically.
Yeah, that's just all this reminds me of.
Yeah.
So why would I want to play that?
It's very Max Payne. Like OG Max Payne.
I know of it. I haven't played it.
Oh yeah, OG Max Payne. The cutscenes were all that. With the most fucking theatrical dialogue you can ask for in a early Xbox game. You should look it up. It's actually pretty entertaining.
Silk Song is the clown we have inside.
Dude, that fucking lizard moves in like between dimensions and shit. Okay, no, because it's still going for the motion graphic style. Like I was kind of debated there for a second because it looked like we had a realistic environment until I saw the damn lizard move in like 2 frames.
Yeah, I'm not liking how this game looks at all.
It is unique though. I'll give it that. It just depends on what we're doing in the game proper, or it's likely just for the story. So you might as well have it might as well be a Telltale game with a cardboard cutout style.
Sometimes doing the right thing is
What?
doing the wrong thing.
Is that fucking Scott Shelby?
None of us escaped that night.
It's okay.
It is Scott Shelby.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looked like the guy who plays Scott Shelby.
That's weird.
Well, I mean, he wasn't an actor before doing the Scott Shelby act.
Yeah,
you can find him like in like in a television show where he's literally just playing Scott Shelby. So it's very weird.
It'll be weird if he is the killer in this game.
Yeah, I know. It's like, damn it, he's been typecast.
And you know what? Okay, just getting into it for real now. That is the issue with using realistic real life likenesses of people.
Okay, so apparently this game's being made by someone who worked under David Cage on like Heavy Rain.
That explains Scott Shelby. That explains Scott Shelby. So they probably Had some connections. Experience solo or multiplayer.
How do you multiplayer a David Cage